I'm just getting ready to put Mum's Flowhive super on. There's a few things that you need to do first. I've got mine on back to front at the moment, but the cells are cracked. Probably when you get it, it might be like this. And what you need to do is put them back in line so that the bees can start to fill them full of honey. So, if we have a look at this, you've got to slide your key into the top rung and just turn it 90 degrees to the right, and you can see all the cells will be back in line ready for the bees to fill them up. There's a few more things I need to go through and adjust everything so that they're all the same. This one's been sitting in the shed for a while, and you can see that, I mean, to me it looks like wax moth, which is ridiculous because there's no bloody wax in here, it's plastic. But anyway, wax moth all the same is getting ready in my plastic flow hive, ready to go into the hive. So I'm going to have to pop that in the freezer for a few days to kill off the wax moth, and then I'll put it in when the bees can clean out the dead grub, I suppose. Okay, so I've even though I've got a six flow frame for my super, I'm only going to put 3 or 4 in, depending on how many foundations I can fit in as well, because this is the first version of Flowhive, and they have changed it since then, but you sort of need the super box to be hybrid of the flow and also have some space so that you can move honey foundation up from the brood and rotate your frames like normal hive management. So that's why I'm just going to put 3 in for now, 3 or 4, and leave the rest of the space for stock standard foundation frames. I've put a bit of wax in a pan with some water, and I'm just getting that completely melted down, and then I'm going to squeeze it into the Flowhive cells in the super. You've got to really get it down the bottom of the cells and coat it. It's probably not the best idea to use your mum's induction, but I just won't. So we just got to roll this, give it a good squish down so it goes down into the cell, it drips down into the cell, and then fingers crossed that they like it. You see, it's quite thick. So this is Mum's Flowhive, and we gave them a new foundation last week because they were really full and they were ready for a super, but I needed to go camping. So we've got the super box we're going to put on now, but there's a lot of bees out the front. They're really ready for a super. Okay, press stop. Taking the edge frame. Oh, okay, no, I'm not. It did have honey in it last week, and now it's full of brood. I was going to move it up. Let's see what this one is like. Also full of brood. I was going to move honey up into the super to encourage them up, but there's full brood to the edge of every frame. So I'm just going to put the queen excluder on. We've coated our, we've got stickies, combination of stickies and the flow frames, and we're just going to plonk it on top and fingers crossed they go up into it. Queen excluder. This is an 8-frame Flowhive. They should really like that.